Why are atheists so oblivious to their own ignorance?
It is the judgment of our merciful king that the prisoners be enslaved to toil at hard labor until they die of starvation or exhaustion.
How is that better?
Hello world, the Autistic Christian here, and the reason I say this is because one of the most common arguments I hear amongst atheists is the whole slavery argument. If God is such a just God, why would he condone slavery?
How long have you been a slave?
I'm not a slave. I'm a volunteer.
Because this question is so blatantly ignorant, I have found myself losing my cool on many occasions throughout my life.
Can I get a headset?
Certainly.
Thank you. Excuse me. Could I maybe get that headset, please?
Do not raise your voice to me, sir.
I wasn't raising my voice.
Okay, just calm down.
Is there a problem here, sir?
I don't think so.
Can you come to the back of the plane with me so we can have a talk?
To talk about what? There's not a problem. The steward is just keeps...
Flight attendant.
The flight attendant keeps ignoring me when I ask.
Calm down.
I am calm. What is it with you people?
You people.
Oh, now wait a minute. I don't mean you people. I mean you people.
Sir, I will not tolerate any racist behavior on the plane.
I know that. I'm not a racist. I just want to watch the movie.
I'm only going to say this one more time, sir. Calm down.
I'm calm!
However, it was Jesus that taught me to be shrewd as serpents and yet harmless as doves.
Take these bricks up top.
I would, but, I did something on my neck. I think I slept on it funny. I should probably just take it easy.
And it was the Holy Spirit that told me to use the devil's tools against him.
Tomorrow.
You know, the mud's really good for your skin.
Yeah.
Ask me why my skin's so good.
Why is your skin...
The mud.
In many ways, these two phrases essentially mean the same thing. So, to be shrewd as serpents, one must first point out the error in the atheist logic.
You gotta love being outside.
The atheist is scrutinizing the laws of the land from a time that existed several thousand years before our mere mortal existence in the 21st century.
Hey, my helmet is way too big for me. It looks really silly. Maybe I can get a smaller one.
Line up! What are you doing? In the line! In the line, face forward, in the line!
Guys,
I don't know
guys,
guys.
You two!
Guys.
I said find a hole, you stupid bastards.
it's kind of obvious, isn't it?
Not to me.
Now, if I'm to be harmless as doves, I should resort to playing the same tune and use logic and reason myself, right? What I'm trying to say is that the atheist is trying to hold the laws of the land from thousands of years ago to the same standards in which we find our laws today.
It is the will of the gods. What do the entrails predict?
Well, the liver is streaked with grey. It's not a good sign, but his poor rectum is absolutely pulverized, which is not unusual for a sheep in this region. The genitals are enormous. That's of no significance, I'm just commenting. If you do look at this intestine, his large intestine is arranged in sort of an arc. Then the two massive balls of the sheep are like eyes. To me, I see a happy face. And that makes me happy.
What does it mean?
However, this is complete ignorance. Why? Well, there are many reasons, but I will just share one. The laws in the United States from even just 40 years ago were vastly different from the laws that we find in the law books today. And if you really want to get technical, ignorant Christians and unbelievers alike were both enslaving their fellow man, not even just 200 years ago here in America.
What's happening?
They're picking a virgin.
What do they need a virgin for?
To throw her into the fire. Are you new here?
What? Why?
Slaves were not emancipated until 1865. My point is, if American atheists are going to scrutinize the Bible and fail to realize that their own ancestors used the same ignorance to have the Bible push their ignorant narrative that somehow white people were superior to all other colors, then why is one trying to attack the Bible and not the stupidity of the white man?
An offering to the gods?
You serious?
There's a famine going on. So, if we make a good enough sacrifice, then the gods give us rain. You get rain, you get harvest, you get harvest, you get food. You know what food is, right? Yeah, you know food.
If the very laws of the United States adjust with the passing of time, then what makes one think that the Old Testament somehow takes precedence over the New?
Hey, what do you do? How do you get rain?
Burn a virgin.
I didn't think it was anything related to...
Yeah, I didn't think.
Regardless of what we find in the law books of the Jews from the time of Moses, Jesus came as God with us, Emmanuel, and showed us the way, the truth, and the life. He showed us a better way, just as the laws have changed for the better in the United States.
Did I do something to offend you?
Well, I come here and get a great seat of sacrifice, and you're ruining it.
I only use quotations because anyone that isn't oblivious to the corruption in our U.S. political system would know that all these extra laws that have been added do not actually better our country. It is only turning the people into fascist, communist sympathizers that are no more innocent and no more guilty than the German citizens during World War II.
Seems like a waste of a perfectly good virgin to me.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to enjoy the sacrifice with my family. Do you mind?
In closing, I will say this. Why do you try to take the speck out of your brother's eye when you fail to see the plank in your own? The very fact that one's logic tries to scrutinize the 613 Mosaic laws that allowed the Jews to purchase property from the pagan nations and yet not see that even the laws have changed drastically in the U.S. just in the last 40 years astounds me.
For the love of the god, we commit this fair maiden to Moloch Heriva!
These virgins, it's always a girl?
Furthermore, when ignorance keeps people from seeing that many of the Mosaic laws had to do with hygiene and health precautions, it is no wonder these atheists hate God so much.
I and my kinsmen have vanquished our enemies by the mighty hand of God. Blessed be he.
Praise is his name,
Unto
and
us.
glory his graciousness.
Wealthy bounty.
Therefore, to signify my covenant with the one true God, I shall on this day circumcise the flesh of my penis, and of you, and you, and of you, and of every male who dwelleth hereby.
Excuse me?
Just wait right there. I'll be right back to cut your penises. Not the whole thing. You understand? Just the very tip.
I'm Dr. Srihar Shaju, consultant urologist and andrologist. Today I'm going to talk on belanoposthitis. When you should suspect infection of the penis. If you are suffering from rashes on the penis, redness on the penis, pus discharge from the head of the penis, or painful sexual intercourse, in that scenario you should suspect infection of the foreskin.
They give him credit for all the crappy things that their ancestors did and then don't give him credit for any of the good things that he actually did. But I digress. They say unto him, Why did Moses then command to give a writing of divorcement, and to put her away? He saith unto them, Moses, because of the hardness of your hearts, suffered you to put away your wives. But from the beginning it was not so. And I say unto you, Whosoever shall put away his wife, except for fornication, and shall marry another, committeth adultery. And whoso marrieth her which is put away doth commit adultery. Matthew 19:7-9. So in other words, Jesus was saying, if a wife cheats, you can divorce her. But if she don't, and you divorce her, and you get remarried, and she gets remarried, well, the man just committed adultery and caused his ex-wife and her new husband to commit adultery. But yet, look at us American Christians. Even half of them are divorced.
Let's talk divorce statistics.
we're still standing pretty steady at a 50% divorce rate. From that divorce rate, 80% of the people choose to remarry.
Do you not see how the ignorance is still going on today? Jesus did not come to abolish the law, but to fulfill it. The Jews, the Muslims, and yes, even many Christians alike put the cart before the horse, and Jesus came to clarify everything, but because they had ears to hear but could not understand, and eyes to see but could not perceive, they were left in their ignorance, much like these atheists today.
Some people are really fucking stupid. Did you ever notice that? How many really stupid people you run into during the day? Look at it this way. Think of how stupid the average person is, and then realize half of them are stupider than that.
If this went over your head, it went over your head. But if this message has resonated with you, I'd kindly ask that you'd hit the follow and observe the rest of my fruits, i.e. my content, and leave a brief comment with your genuine feedback. Well, that's all for now. Thanks for watching The Autistic Christian Out.
If he were telling the truth, he wouldn't have told us.
Unless, of course, you wouldn't believe the truth.